Welcome to your Ethereum News Briefing. Here's your latest for Friday, August 18th, 2023. Friend.Tech reveals a seed round from Paradigm, Exactly Protocol suffers a exploit, Arbitrum One suffers a Finality incident, and a judge upholds OFAC sanctions in a Tornado Cash lawsuit. All this and more starts right now. Optimism is providing us with 500 OP tokens to onboard users onto the network. Visit ether.fm/NFT and enter code word BASE for a chance to mint today's podcast as an NFT on OP mainnet and earn a share of 500 OP tokens. Friend.Tech, a Web3 social app that allows users to buy and sell profile-based shares, revealed a seed investment from Paradigm. The amount of the investment was not disclosed. Friend.Tech was created by pseudonymous founders 0xRacer and Shrimp Pepe. The team previously created an NFT picture-based social app called SteelCam. The Friend.Tech dApp is native to Coinbase's Base Layer 2 network and is only available for iOS users. Since its beta release earlier this month, Friend.Tech has processed over 500,000 unique transactions and $10 million in trading volume from the buying and selling of shares. The dApp is also airdropping 100 million points over the next 6 months to beta users. Exactly Protocol, a variable and fixed interest rate protocol native to Optimism, suffered a bridge-related exploit resulting in the loss of over 7,000 Ether. According to the security arm of D.Fi, an attacker funded an exploiter contract on Ethereum, transferring deposits to Optimism and ultimately bridging stolen funds back to Ethereum. Exactly Protocol has since paused its contracts and scheduled an upgrade to fix one of its periphery contracts. The protocol is currently in withdrawal-only mode. Exactly also sent an on-chain message to its exploiter requesting to initiate discussions about the next steps for a potential return of funds. Exactly now holds under $10 million in total value locked, down from a peak of $39 million prior to the exploit. Arbitrum One suffered an hour-long Finality incident after its batch poster, an entity that posts transaction batches to Ethereum, stopped posting transactions. Transactions were still processed and ordered by the Arbitrum One sequencer, but were not posted to Layer 1. Off-Chain Labs CTO Harry Kolodner said users still have a soft confirmation. While users could still execute transactions on the Layer 2, some exchanges paused deposits until Finality was restored at the Layer 1 level. Kolodner pointed to an edge case relating to Geth's mempool implementation as the reason for the issue. The batch poster was temporarily unable to escalate the gas fees of any transaction. Arbitrum One also has an emergency exit mechanism to force transactions to be processed. A U.S. district judge ruled in favor of the U.S. government in a Coinbase-backed lawsuit against OFAC over Tornado Cash sanctions. The lawsuit claimed OFAC overstepped its authority by sanctioning open-source software rather than an individual or entity. The judge determined that Tornado Cash qualifies as an entity due to its composition of founders, developers, and token holders. The lawsuit also claimed that the sanctions violate First Amendment rights to free speech, but the judge dismissed the claim, stating that the sanctions target service use, not code interaction. The lawsuit was filed last year by 6 individuals who had funds trapped in the sanctioned smart contracts. The plaintiffs do plan to file an appeal. And lastly, Coin, a documentary about Coinbase's 10-year journey to a public company, is now free to watch on YouTube and Amazon Prime. The documentary was first released for purchase in October of 2022. The film documents internal happenings at Coinbase, the challenges of building a tech startup, and the company's IPO. This has been a roundup of today's top news stories in Ethereum. You can support this podcast by subscribing and following us on Twitter at ETH Daily. Also subscribe to our newsletter at ether.fm. Thanks for listening. We'll see you on Monday.